Okay, so here I am with lesson 3 in our workbook series. In lesson 3, we're going to learn how to conjugate the verb to be in Latin. The principal parts for the verb to be are sum, esse, fui, futurus. It's got a nice sound to it, doesn't it? Sum, esse, fui, futurus. We also have the objective to learn how to express the idea of a position in or on something. That's ablative place where. In plus the ablative means in, on, or at. And we also want to learn how to ask questions. We'll learn about the enclitic nay. So again, this time we start out with the lesson facts. This is making sure that we know the new material covered in lesson 3. The workbook suggests completing this work with your book closed so you can use it as your own self-check. First, it asks, what are the regular personal endings for first conjugation verbs in the active voice? O or M, S, T, mus, tis, N, T. We will see these personal active voice endings come up through a variety of tenses with additional modifications that make it present or past, and we'll learn about all different kinds of past tenses. Lots of exciting things to cover. Number 2, write the conjugation of the verb sum, to be, in Latin in the present tense, and include the English equivalent. So this is an irregular verb. We can't just learn a rule to apply to this second principal part that will form all the parts that are the verb to be. In English, we had to memorize it too. We just might not remember it. So in Latin, sum, est, sumus, estis, sunt. Even though it's an irregular verb, we still see our regular personal endings, O or M, S, T, mus, tis, nt. The real issue that sum has is in the formation of its present stem. Some go with the first principal part, and some go with the second principal part. We cut through this one by just memorizing it, pronouncing it, chanting it often. Sum est, sumus est, sunt. Meaning, I am, you, singular, are, he, she, or it is, we are, you, plural, or y'all, are, and they are. Now, number 3. Wow, we're writing original Latin sentences, illustrating each of the constructions. So there's no one right answer, right? Okay, so don't make your example be the same as mine. I need a nominative as the subject of my verb. So I pick a noun, any noun. What noun would I like to pick? I'm going to go with memory. Memoria. I've elected a singular nominative ending. So I need to use a third person singular verb form. So what is this memory doing? My memory is praising. Memoria laudat. Memoria laudat. The memory praises. We don't know what it praises yet. I see down a couple from now I have to use a direct object, so I very well may revisit this sentence to form that sentence. A predicate nominative. Now remember, to have a predicate nominative, I need to have a verb of being. And now I have all of these verbs of being that I can use. I'm going to say sum, I am magistra. I am a teacher. My predicate nominative is magistra. It cannot be the subject of this verb because the subject of this verb is I. It's a first person verb. The direct object of a verb, I told you already, I'm going back to memoria laudat. What is this memory praising? I think the memory is praising life. Vitam. Laudat. Ablative place where. Ablative place where. Memoria. Vitam. In provincia. Remember that long mark because it's ablative singular. Laudat. The memory is praising life in the province. The predicative use of sum. There is, there are. What do I want to say? There is, est. There is what? There is a forest. I'm looking out the window. I'm here at school. And I don't think I really appreciated this view until right now. I've got the hill across from the river, across the street, across the river, and all of the fall leaves are coming in, and it's quite beautiful. Est silva. Est pulchra silva. There's a beautiful forest. Oh, now I need to ask a question. Esne puella. Are you a girl? Esne puella. That brings us to the drills. I'm actually only at 8 minutes. Woohoo! I'll see you in part 2 for the drills.